Hello, hello, good day, good afternoon, and get all that good shit. Yes, it's your guy Beefy McFly, and I'm sitting here in a fog-induced lens. I don't know what's going on. The shit is looking crazy. So hopefully you can see what I look like and see that I'm all about that life. It's been a while because I got kidnapped by some people. We got to talk about things later. Has been happening, we try to get back into order. Booster Take Show will be taking little steps to little slight improvements coming up recently. I mean, coming up soon, not recently. Coming up soon. It'll be most likely be changing of venue, little locations to go since the last location was abruptly took from us due to unforeseen circumstances, and Dame Lillard just comes and takes the lead to 32 seconds left in the game. As welcome. Yes, there's a lot going on. We have NBA, what is this, the Cup in season tournament, Bush, Crnap. They try to just make sure fans watch and to make the players play. Because if you don't care, you making millions of dollars. What are you in the league for? I don't get it. Bobby Portis with now. I'm not sure who's on Orlando. My basketball knowledge is not up to par like it should be. So I will have some basketball players, video game players, some of the video game basketball all stars on here. Pretty coming up soon. You know what I'm saying? So 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 107 Orlando, 108 Milwaukee. I say I'm gonna have to get my who was Goga Bataz. Bataz. Goga Bataz. Who is that guy? We have to do some research on him. He's been out there balling today. Yeah, he must be. Orlando looks like they got some studs. So we will do research on that. Um, really don't know what's going on. Just see it all, what it can be and what it will be and what it was, what it wasn't, if you understand. So can make all this shit happen. We just give me 1 second because we'll be right back. Gonna get in touch with see. Yeah, let's see what's going on with people and see how they doing. And see how the people are going on. It's gonna be some stuff happening today. It's been a lot going on. I know this this thing called the internet is very interesting. It's a lot of things that's be happening on here. I'm trying to figure out if I can do screen share. Is this a screen mirror? Let's see if I can get this to work. Then I could bring on something and let you guys see what I'm talking about. And I don't think I could get it to work on this. Gotta get with a technical person that can give me more expertise in the technical aspects of this. Yeah, I'm just rambling right now, but what I'm really is trying to get to it to explain it. Give all y'all a little something like this is that when life hits you in the face, or sometimes they say when life give you lemons, you got to make lemonade. Or if they say you got to turn chicken shit into chicken salad. I know these are some wild analogies that go upon and all that, But it's basically, in another word of saying, just because something didn't go the way you wanted it to, and things happen to you that you wasn't planning on happen, when they do happen, don't get all huffy puffy and depressed about the shit. Look at how you can make that negative improvement for you, because this could be a learning lesson for you, or it could be something that gives you the time to do something you always wanted to work on, but you never had the time or the opportunity to do it because you had other commitments that was taking so much of your time. If you understand what I'm saying. Because when we depend on something so much and the thing that we depend on gets taken away from us, a lot of us, instead of attempting to flip the game, come with something different, make a move that will accentuate something, seems to go into a depression and get to blaming and not taking accountability for the parts that you have played into the reason why where you are. You know, we all have parts and have reasons for the things that we do that we be going through. You know, we all play a part in some of the fucked up shit, some of the bad things that goes on with us, cause we did it. And, you know, our attitude, the way we respond, the forgetting that you at a place of business and not always acting like you and your homeboys are at your house. You know, it's these things. They just mugged Dame Lillard, number 34. Who is he in Orlando? I have no idea. I have nobody from the team here to help me with anything. This is just all me. I have no devices that's I can just go on and log on to look up everything. I'm working off a fucking hotspot right now. Um, it's a lot going on, but I'm still gonna try to make things happen because that's what it's about. It's about making shit happen, not making excuses. Oh wait, because the more excuses you make, you're gonna stay in the position that you are until you figure out that you are the reason why you are where you are. You're never gonna get where you at to get where you want to be. So there's everything takes a step. You gotta crawl before you can walk. You gotta walk before you can jog. You gotta jog before you can run. And then you gotta run before you can sprint. And then you gotta know how to pace yourself because it's not a short distance. This shit's a marathon. So just gotta figure the shit out at your pace and your time and hope that time that you do figure it out, that it ain't too late for you and that you ain't exhausted all resources and alienated and pissed people off and made it to the point where people don't even want to deal with you anymore. So, oh shit, that's on you. You know, uh, this is where right now at the time that I would need somebody else to talk. Oh, and that's how we get shit. We make shit happen. This is the time that I would need another person to talk, do something real quick, and show them. And as I said, that of co-host, but you got to turn your TV off.
What's happening?
We need
What's
your
good?
TV. Your TV is
Oh,
on, and we can hear your TV.
My bad, brother. Hold up. Is that better now?
Yeah, and Orlando's just lost to me. Oh no, it's 5 seconds left. Milwaukee's up 3 points in this NBA Cup game, ladies and gentlemen. For those who's going to join the Booster Tape Show later. Again, you have your guy right there who's chilling with the rusty beard. Is formerly known. I don't know why he was formerly known because he's now internationally known because he's on the Booster Take Show. But he's not Rob Bass. He is formerly known as Creek. That is internationally known Creek. Worldwide, that is Creek. He's creeper wide.
What is good with the whole world? What's good with everybody? And what is good with you, brother Beef?
Oh man, I'm all right. I'm beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious at the same time. And at the moment I am watching, not watching, but it's on a monitor that's playing right now. The Orlando and Milwaukee. Milwaukee just went up four. Giannis is at the line, and I was saying I know nothing about the Orlando Magic. I have no idea who's on the team, who's a good player, who's what or what, but they're giving Milwaukee a run for their money. Has 36 points, 15 to 24 in field goal attempts. Um, it's at the free throw line with 5 seconds left in the game. The score is 107 to 111. So, that's what I know. But what's good with you?
Well, I'm just now kind of tuning in. They on commercial. Well, they just got off commercial break. Uh, this Mavericks versus the Thunder. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's just kind of just getting underway. You feel me? So, well, no, actually, it's still on Orlando, Milwaukee, because that's the game coming up next. I'm tripping. It's on Orlando, Milwaukee. So, yeah,
Who's playing
yeah.
next again?
The Mavericks and Thunder, and the
Oh,
Thunder.
the
Yeah,
Southwest.
yeah. This game's
So the
supposed to be
battle of
over
the
with by now.
Southwest is going to be out there. That should be
Mm.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what's the point of this NBA Cup.
Yeah, I was saying that too. I don't understand it. I get it. It's a gimmick to try to fans watch to say to make the players more want to play the game. But how much more do you need to play when you making at minimum $40,000 a game, and that's just for a cat on the bench. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's for somebody that don't nobody know, but he on the bench and he getting paid, huh?
Getting paid,
I,
been in the
I be
league
I be the biggest cheerleader on that bench.
because I think the league minimum is like 5 million. League minimum for veterans minimum or something. It's like five
Oh, veterans
million or
5 million.
something. Veterans minimum. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you was about to say league minimum period. Like, hold on, that don't make no sense. Like five tickets. Like, come on, what? Dude, I was finna drive out to Sacramento right now. Like, nephew, get up off that phone. We playing nighttime basketball. We
Hey,
on right now.
fuck all that. We need to get our cousins, nephews, all them little ones baseball soon as they come out the womb. Did you see this you see this cat Juan Soto? Just,
Oh yeah, I think
just
we talking about baseball, right? Because you kind of broke
yeah.
up. You said baseball. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, man, come out the womb, you ain't doing nothing but baseball, school and baseball. That's it.
You see this fool just got 765 million for 15-year contract. 765 million. 750 million.
Dude, that'll be the best 15 years of my life.
Bruh.
You feel me?
To whack a ball, to play the hardest sport, to play the second hardest sport you can.
Yeah. Yeah, to play all them positions and to help your team win a World Series. That's how much they paying you. You feel me? So, yeah, I have kids. Yeah, they. I think we should build a baseball compound.
For real.
Yeah, build a baseball compound for inner city youths, especially some of the ones that get in trouble. We're gonna make you work, and you gonna play baseball, and you gonna be good at it, or else you going back. You going back.
Motherfuckers so busy trying to become all these basketball stars and shit. Y'all need to focus on become a pitcher, become a first baseman. You know what I'm saying? Something. Because if you could whack that ball out the damn, and defend, just blood, they getting.
Dude.
Hey, I don't watch baseball too much, but the little bit I had watched this year, that dude Juan Soto. He was pretty decent. He was handling.
Who did he play
was
for?
whacking shit. He's a Yankee.
Now, who does he play for now?
He about to go to the Mets.
Oh, he going to the other side of New York. He going to Queens. He going to Flushings.
He left the Bronx to go to Queens, huh?
Yeah, he left the Bronx to go to Flushing, Queens. Exactly. That's exactly what he did.
Is Flushing? Is that where Milwaukee won 114 to 109 to move on, and they advanced to face either Atlanta or the Knicks on Saturday? Okay, whatever. Oh, speaking of this, I was gonna ask you because I was looking. I'll be checking some things out, and I was trying to see. Was you saying you was going to a hockey game?
It's possible because all right, so me and Double D went to Thrive City to watch the the Liners lose to Buffalo. I don't want to get too deep into that. And we was dealing with some little bullshit because we kind of didn't know we couldn't drink in that area, even though we bought some beers that was at a restaurant that's technically in the area. But anyways, Double D entered the raffle and he won some tickets to the San Jose Sharks, a game on January 11th.
Oh, January 11th. Okay.
Yeah. So since it's like a little bit after my birthday, it's possible that what I'm saying, he gonna take me because I kind of threw that in his ear, like, hey man, it is my birthday. Shouts out to my nigga Double D though, regardless of if he don't take me or whatever. But I think we gonna go and check it out. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, because I had checked to see some prices, and I was thinking it might have been the day after your birthday. The day after your birthday, they playing Las Vegas Knights just to enter the building cost $35.
Damn, for just to enter so how they gonna let you enter the building without buying no tickets?
That's what I'm saying. That's the ticket. Lowest ticket was $35.
Well, that ain't bad actually. Now that I think about it, so you can it's just standing room only there.
No, that's a seat.
That's a seat.
Oh, that's a seat.
Okay, that ain't bad.
35. Yeah. Now I don't know how much they charging on fees. That's a whole nother. The fees.
The fee, you might
So
be paying
with
$100.
it,
You gonna be paying a note.
they be
You
on some
feel me?
bullshit. But yeah,
I,
I'm still
I
kind
think
of.
I
Hey, I'm gonna be for real with you. I do want to still do the Vegas, even if it just become 1 or 2 days now, because things ain't shit didn't happen, kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But if not, I don't know, man. It's like I'm working on some shit to get the system now that I have more time. I gotta focus. I can focus more on doing the podcast and getting shit done. Uh, I need to figure out this thing on TikTok where I can have you guys join me when I go live on TikTok, because I'm able to go live on TikTok now, and I'm able to sell merchandise on TikTok too.
okay.
So you gotta figure all this shit out. And I'm saying, and the thing, I'm working on a place where we can go record at least once a month, where everybody can be face to face. You know what I'm saying? And be in the facility. We could have a couple of drinks and shit. Just can't partake in the herbals in that place. You know what I'm saying?
See, and I'm glad you got the face to face because the thing is, people got a problem seeing me face to face. You understand me? No, I'm just playing.
Hey man, if you want if you want to come with all that tension, my brother, it's gonna have to keep you with the calmness, man. Keep you with this calmness. But all bullshit aside though, yeah, I'm gonna start trying to have that due sometime in January. And hopefully it will be after we come back from the expo, the adult expo. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But if not, it is what it is. But I might be able to do
bruh,
the full
bruh,
3 days, but
I, I I got a lot to think about, like, not to even put my personals out there, but like, what I'm saying, with my schedule, like, it's one day that I can have off the show, but like the way the event is lasting, it's like, man, is it gonna be? It might be only one day for me, and then what I'm saying, I'm exhausting a lot of my little off time hours to get to that, and so I'm gonna have to work some rigmarole. Of course, on my end, the paper that ain't a thing. You feel me? Not saying I'm balling out like that. Yeah, I'm balling, baby. Nah, but yeah, the paper ain't no thing. It's just the time. Like, you feel me? So that's what it is on me.
yeah, I understand. And right now, uh, you know, McFly is in between gigs and shit. I'm like, I do a lot of gig work and other shit, and I have to slow that down because to mess off something else. But I'll talk to you about that off screen. We'll get into that a little later. We don't need to be talking about that at this moment. But I do, you know what I'm saying? I do want to go and have a good time out there and go laugh, giggle, and be like, this motherfucker really look like that? Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? Just that shit. And then you seen my clone? You see I
Yeah,
got a
yeah,
clone out there?
yeah. I seen him. I was like, hold on, why you over here making moves and you're not even telling me about it? Like, you feel me? Why are you out there doing outside business and you ain't brought it to my attention?
Man, if I figured out how to get that part done, man, once I get that figured that part out of the game, I ain't going to no regular job again. Cause once I get that part figured out, how to get there, to be there to interact with them, we on. That's it. That's it. Cause once hey, all I need is the opening. You know, all I need is the opening just to get it in. That's like what meeting the Skill Hudsons, the Ophelia Reigns, the Corey Holcombs. You know, meeting them people and chopping it up with them and shit. And until one of them actually, you know, put give us the alley. Until then, you got to figure the way to get on somewhere to once motherfucker be able to be like, oh, Beefy McFly, the Booster Take Show. I have a question for said this person or that person. That's it. That's
Well, I know
it.
one thing. Skill Hustlers need to get his little skinny black ass on this show right now, sooner or later. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna reach out, dude. I'm gonna reach out to him, big up the Skill Hustle. I'll reach out, see what's up with him.
Oh yeah,
You feel me?
he's doing this thing, man. You know, I'm like, I'm like that guy that you gonna hear about be like, yeah, I knew this one dude. I know the celebrities. I'm just in the background, way in the background. You know what I'm saying? You know, we know a lot of people. We know local celebrities. We know local, so hip hop stars. A few, you know. For a moment, I had access to Pilo, but I lost that man. That shit, man. Uh, it is what it is with all this shit, my guy. And when it pop, it pop. It's just gonna be time to pop like it's nobody business. But you seen those drones in New Jersey?
I
That
don't know
people
if
are
I
saying that.
vaguely, I don't know if I vaguely heard about it or whatever. But you know, I'm not. It's that's nothing surprising.
They not sure if it's a drone or a UAB, which is the new word for UFO. You know what I'm
What does
saying?
UAB stand for?
UAB, like I told you guys, I don't have my other devices, so I can't analyze and explain to you what's going on. But we got John, the Raider guy, El Dreded Briodo, yeah, Yakiyashi man. You know what I'm saying? But how's it going today?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. What did I walk in on? I'm hearing UAVs and all that.
Yeah,
Hey man, you done walked in on the mob. You
and
done walked in on the mob.
in New Jersey, there's been some sightings of some strange activity in the air. They don't know if it's drones, a big ass drone, or multiple drones, or a UAB, or a helicopter, and it's by Trump's private golf course. So,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if any of you guys are around devices because I don't know what the fuck I did with my devices, and that's bad on me because I can't. I'm not. I don't have the sound effects machine. I don't have anything around me to do it because right now we need the. so, so, but I don't know what it. It
They,
looked kind of.
they,
It looked
they.
kind of manny.
The first report that I'm looking at saying they drones. So it's kind of been going on for a minute too.
Is it one drone or is it just a cluster of drones flying
Nah,
together?
Uh,
one resident said it's not two or three or not a night. It's 30 to 50 a night.
hey, check this out. If I was the person sending drones, you think I'm only gonna send one? I'm gonna send a whole army. Well, I'm gonna test at least like 5 to 10 out first, see how the first mission go first. You feel me, and then graduate. So yeah, I would expect it to be more than one drone.
And it sounded like
But
that's how it happened too. It said it's been going on since last month.
hmm.
So what type of intel are these drones trying to take, or what's the agenda? What's the motivation?
But you gotta understand. You gotta understand. They're not talking about it across America. They keeping that locally out there in Jersey. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? We out here in California. We don't know nothing about that shit.
okay, so like knowing the little basic information that you know, like right now, I'm just asking what do you think would be the motivation behind that, or what type of intel are they trying to acquire? Like, what is their end game with this shit?
See, I've I've never had a drone, so I can't tell you what kind of things you can find from the drone besides getting some beautiful pictures from the sky, looking like you coming from the air. But um, if it's 30 to 50 a night, it gotta be more than one person working at our homeboys on a fucking board, like he's on a board and he's working this shit like some sinister ass DJ. You know what I'm saying? Cause how was you getting all these things to be in an area and coordinate at the same time on some movie shit without them crashing into each other? Especially if it's just random 30 different people working a drone each. But
Mm, well,
you know,
what?
or,
It depends. Um, because if you have them flying autonomous, then you have it with a charted path. But if they are being manned, um, I don't know where I was reading it, but I think like one drone driver can drive up to 5 drones at the same time.
mm,
So
That that was probably going to be one of my next questions too.
so one could go five at a time. So if it's
and mind
30
you,
of them, so let's
I
say at
it's
a
probably
minimum, if so, this is okay. But is it illegal? And how is it? How much airspace can you cover before you? Because you got to be doing you. What are you? A group of y'all just floating around Trump's private golf course and other places. Only seen what I would because I was watching Pat McAfee this morning and he had Aaron Rodgers on there because I was trying to get some intel on Aaron Rodgers to see where his mind stayed at after he had the best game he'd had in 3 years, even though it was a loss. But he was trying to throw some shit off and was like, "You guys know what's going on out here in New Jersey?" And then they start
they got
pulling up the
videos.
footage of showing it.
Yeah,
God,
I found
da-
video.
So, creep, if you got your device near you where you could pull up the video and see it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Because you see how the lights look on there too. It don't look. It look dronish, but it don't look dronish.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. They tried to show us this back in the day that drones was gonna be real, but we didn't listen because we was caught up in the act and we was caught up in what was going on, and plus we were young kids, and that I'm talking about Transformers. What was one of Megatron's loyals? What was his name? Soundwave, Shockwave, all the little things he was sending out as cassettes to spy on the Autobots, like the little things that are transformed, look like little lizards or whatever he sent out. Them was drones that was letting you know, and we did not listen. Period. We didn't listen.
So you saying Laserbeak and Buzzsaw, Rumble, Frenzy, and Ravage was drones?
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
Didn't they
exactly
say
what
I
that?
it
get
is.
it.
They said they sound wave drones.
I get it. I get it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And we did not think that this was gonna be a real thing. We thought this was all animated and make believe.
No,
They
nah.
tried to give us the game, and a lot of us did not listen.
That's why I feel in 1994, 92 to 94, they made that decision to stop making cartoons that was educating people. You know, they took cartoons off Saturday morning off NBC, CBS, ABC, and shit. You know, the Saturday morning cartoons that we used to watch, and then at the end of it, like in GI Joe,
Now you know.
if you see a downed power cord, do not touch it because it could be alive. The only way that can keep you from being shocked if you have insulated shoes or something on, or if you have a car because of the rubber. Oh well, thank you, Duke. Now I know,
And
and
knowing
knowing
is half the
is
battle.
half the battle.
But at the same time, with GI Joe, some of that shit was common sense. Sometimes they had a situation where a motherfucker came in talking about come up talking about an all white van or all black van like
Hey,
this. Well,
common
your
sense
parents
ain't
told
common.
your parents told us to pick you up, and it's an unmarked van. Come on, man. Really?
Common sense, common sense,
Ain't
common
common.
sense.
It ain't common no more.
Common sense ain't been common since the rapper became since that became a
Common,
rapper's name.
man. Well, like I said, Transformers tried to tell us them drugs was coming out.
Hey, I mean, G.I. Joe let us know what the Cybertruck was. That's the bridge layer. The Tesla Cybertruck is the G.I. Joe bridge layer.
Yeah, and G.I. Joe was also telling us not to take candy from strangers. You feel me? And but still, they didn't have one drone in G.I. Joe. Not one. I don't think.
Hey, but you know what? G.I. Joe used to get you
And
fired up.
don't. You said what?
G.I. Joe started. He fights for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
I think that's kind of why I'm fired up right now. I think that's why I'm fired up right now.
They had remember everything had theme song. A-Team. Remember you watched the A-Team that had a theme song.
A-Team theme song with the marching band, with the marching in the back.
Hey, my favorite part was hey, but not hey, 18, that dope. Sometimes I be going on YouTube watching clips of some episodes, bro. 18 dope. I just hated how the guns sounded. You feel me? They sounded so fake until I heard a real. I used to think guns really sounded like that back in like the mid to late 80s on television until I heard a real one. You feel me? They was like,
and he was like, hey, yo, it don't sound like that.
It don't sound like that at all. At all. Not even a little bit. You feel me?
Man.
Them things be sounding like, but the dad. All right, let me stop. Hey man. Hey man, this make this oh there you go.
Stop it. Stop that well. Can't play recognizable tunes.
I hear that one time.
Hey, if any of you guys got Amazon, right? Amazon Prime. You go to Amazon Prime, right? Go to live TV. They got a section that is dedicated to the 80s. It has Growing Pains. Perfect Strangers.
Valky.
Valky Spartakimos.
And I'm gonna make
Sometimes
y'all.
it's rough. Getting things that need some time to change. Rise and fall. There's the rains of my dreams.
Bruh, I actually got Amazon Prime and only watch it like once every 2 months. Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all mad.
I watch it on Thursday.
I know you watch it on Thursday. Makes it. I work on Thursday anyway, so you know.
Yeah, that's how it started from the football. That's how it started from the football. But then I was just searching through it one day, and I'm like, oh, they got some shit on here. So I just started searching, and it went to like 1980s hits, and they got old school 80 videos. They had, and I just happened to go on there. The first video came on was a band by the name of Duran Duran.
Duran Duran.
You know, then like I said, they be having the GoBots on there. The what was your boy what was the boy name that used to come on Cartoon Network?
Hey, hold on. Can I say one thing about? Hey, can I say one thing about the GoBots real quick? I think the GoBots was the first like robot transforming cartoon that had a female transformer.
The GoBots. Leader One of them was actually the small ones. So them was the drones. Those was like Laserbeak and them. Them was the drones. They was the littler versions. You feel me? Because they all came from Cybertron. In the city that the GoBots was from, they were from Gobatron of Cybertron.
Hold on.
They was not from Gobatron. Are you serious?
They was from Gobatron. They was from Gobatron.
They was from Gobatron.
They was from Gobatron in the planet of Cybertron. And Gobatron is inside of Cybertron. Hey, you guys think hey man, I fucks with the Transformers tough. And I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I don't want to start pulling out Transformers on y'all. He's got a lot of Transformers. I'm serious.
The GoBots is another, you know how like they got their multiverses? The GoBots is in the Transformers multiverse.
Oh, that's just what it is. So they from that general envelope, but it's just like a multiverse type of situation.
Yep.
They out there. They from Gobatron. You know what I'm saying? And you got, you know, the Renegades, which is Psykill in them, which is basically is just a spinoff. It's a subdivision of the Decepticons and all them, because it's a lot of them cybernetic beings. There's a lot of them. I don't know if you really into the Transformer lore, because there's a lot of shit that happens in the Transformers that's beyond that just came on TV. Because you got, and I was surprised that John sent me one of the movies. You know, said shocked me. Sent me the Titans, the Battle of the Titans, which I had seen before, but I hadn't seen it in a while. And I was like, hold on, I think I've seen this. And that was like part 3, because part 2 was the Combiner Wars. And that's when all of the ones, even the Dinobots, came together and formed a big ass dino fucking thing.
I told my partner, I said the Battle of the Primes, when Megatron sacrificed himself, I'm like, how did they get me crying behind Megatron? Yeah, I'm crying. Hey, Megatron went out like a G.
Because you didn't want the war to end, you wanted to all continue, and it was all
no. The whole premise on this one is the war's already over. Megatron and Optimus Prime have been outcasted.
Oh, okay. You
Oh, it's
Hey,
deep. It's deep.
Okay.
Basically, you
it's
I mean,
remember how they
it's a
had
lot. It's a lot of deep Transformer shit though. There's a lot of deep
yeah,
Transformer shit.
it is.
and that
Like
one was when
Rodimus
they
gave
had
up
the
the
black. They had the black Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime was out there, and then they created a Nemesis Galvatron.
I, I'm gonna tell you some shit that happened in my childhood. No bullshit. I swear to God, this really happened. Yeah, I asked my mom for a Transformer. I want an Optimus Prime. Nigga, she came back home with Grimlock.
Hey, that you still was tight. You still was tight. You
I was,
still was tight.
I was still tight, but it caught me off guard though. As a kid, like I was like, I wanted the Optimus Prime, but she came back with Grimlock.
Well, I got an Astro Train for Christmas one year. The triple changer Astro Train turned into the one that they was having a battle in the movie when they was having a Decepticon battle royal when they threw Megatron out and he turned into Galvatron.
Yeah. I remember that one. You have Galvatron?
No, I never had
No, yeah,
Galvatron. I
Oh,
had Astro Train as a kid, and who
because
else? I had a few other ones. I had got from a store in Westlake. I
in that
got
one, Galvatron killed Starscream. Right?
Yeah, Galvatron blasted Starscream.
He blasted him. I remember.
Hey,
Yep.
Starscream deserved it though. He was earning
Yeah,
that
he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He did. I mean,
Starscream was every number 2 villain. He always wants to be the leader, don't really respect the one that's in control, want to always talk shit behind the back of the man who's running it and think he could do it better.
yeah.
And can't wait till the main man slip up so he could try to see. I told y'all he was on that bullshit. If y'all was listening to me.
Yeah, Starscream.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, Starscream
So,
was an untrustworthy right hand man.
oh man.
But that was on Megatron though. Like, how you gonna keep him as a right hand man and he keep being untrustworthy? It took you till you turned into Galvatron to do that.
I actually always thought Soundwave was Megatron's right hand man.
He was, but for some reason, Starscream. Every time Megatron was away, Starscream would try to assume leadership role.
Starscream is the prime example of keep your enemies close.
Yeah, keep your enemies
close.
Keep your friends close. The enemies closer. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Because
you always gotta watch
them. The closer you keep them, the more you gonna know about him. The more you gonna know how he operates, his habits, his weaknesses. Like, you feel me?
But they kind of explained it in that Transformers 1. The new animated cartoon they just released a month ago or something. I don't know if you had a chance.
I still haven't had a chance to watch that.
I haven't watched it either.
It took me 4 times to watch it. I didn't watch it in different clips because when I always started it at night and I'll end up dozing off on it and shit. It starts off slow, it's kind of, and then it like, I have to let you guys watch it. I don't like to tell people about movies until they've seen it. It's decent. It's not great. You know what I'm saying? But it's an origin story and it breaks down the Optimus, Orion Pax, and Megatron D13 story because his first name was D13.
Yeah, they used to, from what I understood, they used to be friends.
Yeah, they was in the mines together. They you know what I'm saying? They was in the mines together. It's some cold shit on how everything breaks down because how it really shows you how politicians can destroy your planet and cause a war between people. Now, because of the politician and the politics, Cybertron has went through millions of years of war. It's cold shit. It's a cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's but it's something I would say. Make sure you ready to. It's kind of like a DC movie where it's a lot of dialogue. Then the action comes. You got dialogue, then you get a little bit of action, and you get hella more dialogue. Then you get your more action, and you get your climax, and then more dialogue.
Yeah, Marvel do that shit too.
Now, Marvel has more action.
The Killing Joke was like that.
Like, dude, have y'all seen Deadpool or Wolverine? Like, yeah, it start off with action and then it'll go into a long little dialogue or whatever. You feel me? But then, you know what I'm saying, it'll get back to the action. But like, yeah, because they'll start it off where like it's a little origin, kind of like DC, but then you know what I'm saying, a little action, but then they'll have some little dialogue. You feel me?
Did you
Marvel
like
kind
that
of do
movie?
what? You talking about Wolverine and Deadpool?
Deadpool. Yeah.
Okay, so I got to watch it on what was it, IMAX or the best 3D thing I had. I had a little date with me, and you know what I'm saying. It was 30 minutes in that movie that you know that can kind of be unaccounted for because you know she kind of had ideas that she threw in my head during the time we was in that theater establishment. So, you know, I'm not going to put it out there, but like 30 minutes of that movie might
Uh
be a little bit food plus.
oh.
But other than that, yes, it was a good movie.
I named my sound effect machine because it was some ohs going on.
Allegedly. I didn't tell you what it was, but all I'm saying is 30 minutes, at least 20
Hey
to 30
man,
minutes cannot
we
be accounted for.
understand. We understand when you know when you're a former stripper, we get it.
I'm not a former stripper.
Oh, you still stripping?
No, I'm a shut up, nigga. I ain't never stripped in my life.
That man stripped his way through college. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
He was getting it in. He
Hell
was
no.
getting it in.
I AOB'd my way through college a little bit, man. I wasn't stripping. I wasn't
Oh,
there.
see, he don't call it stripping. He call it A on B because it was all on the bitches' dollars. They was throwing it in there. See, he was out there. See what he was doing. See, he was putting on show in front of his spot, weightlifting with baby oil, getting his Lex Luger and Bobby Lashley on. You feel me? He was
Yeah, it ain't even cool to use the word baby oil nowadays. So please don't attach that to me right now, especially if you're talking about Johnson and Johnson. But nah, it didn't happen like that at all. Trust, nigga.
Hey,
Trust.
Hey, what y'all think about Jay-Z getting implemented?
I
Oh,
was waiting on it. I was waiting on it. But now you
oh,
hear it's a dude saying it too. It was a boy said he was getting passed around by Jay-Z and Diddy.
when I heard it, I thought it was a 13-year-old girl,
Nah,
a
nah,
13-year-old boy.
boy,
Oh,
boy.
oh,
But
wow.
Jay-Z is vehemently denying these accusations, saying it's a money ploy.
Said if I did something criminal, why wasn't I arrested?
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, that can kind of make sense too, but at the same time, like why was
Like,
your
bro,
name
you
being attached to that
Isn't
in the first place?
isn't that lawyer that filed them charges is the same lawyer that filed the charges against OJ?
I don't know.
Because I think his name is Busby. Thad Busby. I think, or is that the guy that went against Barry Bonds in them from that Balco? Because this federal. This a federal lawsuit.
Okay, so it sounds like somebody that got resentment because he couldn't really catch these motherfuckers dead. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they reopened Barry Bonds' case because he was found not guilty. So everybody gonna be okay.
Hey
You
man,
feel me?
there's a lot of
And,
this weird shit going on.
and then when Johnny Cochran got OJ on, rest in peace to both of them. Hey, Johnny Cochran business went through the roof.
If his hand don't fit, you must
It must
quit.
have quit. You feel
Like,
Hey,
me?
so I know I sent you guys the video of the situation that was sent to another podcast of the man who sent the letter in talking about he don't know what's in the water of these women because he has a
yeah.
woman he's been messing with for a while, and she gets to sit on he rubs her feet. He does he cooks for her 3-4 times a week. He lets her sit on his face, and she doesn't um half the time she doesn't return the favor and leave him there hanging because she goes to sleep right after. She
Oh,
doesn't work.
shit. So he works.
He works. He comes home from work, cooks dinner, rubs her feet, lets her sit on his face.
She might be the first
Um,
So,
woman he ever had.
so
and
I have a couple of ways I wanted to look at this. But first, I wanted to when you had originally sent it out, I wanted to see what the dictionary said. So a simp is a term describing someone showing excessive sympathy and attention towards another person.
bing, bing, bing,
Typically
bing, 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 bing. Okay.
to someone who does not reciprocate the
Mm.
same feelings in pursuit of affection or a sexual behavior or a sexual relationship. This behavior, known as simping, is carried out towards a variety of targets, including celebrity, politicians, e-girls, e-boys, chicks, hoes, hustlers, whatever. That bruh was the textbook definition of a simp.
Oh yeah.
And you
Oh
know,
yeah.
I looked up the definition of a sin too, and it said damn near almost the same words. Like, you feel me? Like basically somebody that is showing affection towards a person, namely a woman, and she is not reciprocating those same feelings.
Yep.
You feel me? So yeah, that's exactly the definition of a simp. And what these young people don't know nowadays is simp is not a new ass word. It's a word that's been used since damn near like the late '80s, from what I remember. Might have been even before that. But like, you feel me? I heard
Simp
Too
been
Short say
around
simp
since
before.
1903.
Oh,
They've been
you said
calling
what?
fools simp
No,
since
the word
1903.
that word has been established since Adam and Eve. If the oldest game in the world, the oldest profession is prostitution. So if the oldest profession is prostitution, means the oldest management is pimping. That means everything since that the whole concept of work is born under the abstract of pimping. Because if prostitution is the oldest profession, her manager was a pimp. And that means the whole job template is all under the pimp and hoe aspect. So every employee, unfortunately, is a prostitute. And your pimp is your manager or your boss.
Well, I think the
Unfortunately.
ideology of America, especially in modern age, is built on pimping and prostitution to a degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we gonna get back
didn't mean
excuse me.
bear with me.
We're gonna get back to the story at hand, but as this guy, see the lady is she wrong, but she wrong, but she taking advantage of dude, and he allowed all of that advancement to be taken of him because he's not standing for anything. He was just happy to have this girl. As he says, he wants to marry this woman, but he's starting to put a pause on it because the
He's
abuse
showing him
that
what the
she's been
marriage is
taking
gonna be
advantage
like
of him
already.
so long, he's starting to get tired of not being that. See, if she was to keep while he's letting her sit on his face, if she was to suck his dick or something, jack him off, he probably wouldn't be complaining so much. But it's just the fact that she's not
So,
doing the thing.
right,
And
and that goes to that not reciprocation part. Because just like you're saying, if she was reciprocating all the stuff he was doing, like, okay, baby, it's your turn and all this and that, we wouldn't even be calling dude a simp. That's the whole fact that he's allowing it. And that man, right, a woman gonna do everything she gonna do to you that you allow. Man gonna do whatever he gonna do as long as you allow it. So he
that
gotta
is
be able to
absolutely
stand
true.
up for himself. You know, and
Well,
hey,
well. Let me address this. One thing that I can't stand are simps with platforms, even celebrity simps or simps that just have a big enough platform and a simp with power. I don't like simps with power because you have simps with power influencing these women that will start creating in their mind an unrealistic expectation of what a man is supposed to do because they see a simp with influence and then they see a simp with an army of simps that follow them. So then now it's like, okay, it becomes the norm. Like, because think about it, it was a lot of sipping in the rap game. You feel me? So when and even my dad used to tell me this when I was a kid, like he used to always be like, a lot of men will always leave with money and show with money because they don't have enough vocabulary to
they
really
ain't no
talk
game.
to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they don't have enough game. So you know what I'm saying? The sipping comes to a fact that you don't have enough game. So now you have sip competition, and it be a lot of sips that can out sip each other, and women feel like they're winning in that situation. That's why you always see women actually defending sip. You have never seen a woman shaming sip ever on social media, ever.
No,
Well,
the way I see it, it goes back to these cats not having
The shaming
solid
might come
food
from like
inside.
what they expect from it. Not to cut you off, but with the unrealistic expectation, like, oh well, he better do this, and do that for me. And I feel like a lot of that has been influenced from the fact that a lot of dudes try to outsip each other to get this one particular bro. But go ahead, brother.
To me, man, if you have a solid like a male figure, or uncle, not even necessarily your dad, but uncle, an OG on the block, somebody like that to pull you to the side, you wouldn't have to go through all of that. It ain't because when you sit back and you think about it, it's at least 3-1 men to women. So it's 3 times women than it is men. And we ain't even counting the cats that's in jail, and we ain't counting the cats that don't want women. So if you get these young men out here to understand that okay, if you realize it, all of these women, there's gonna be another one. So if she not, in short, bro, what I'm really trying to say, man, is these cats need to learn to like you. Instead of going out here chasing these chicks that ain't about shit. Especially when I'm be looking at what's going on with Travis Hunter. That chick is not about him in no place, no shape or form.
She about the life.
wait, time out.
His
Um,
his
um,
show how happy she was. He made it all about her. Yeah,
Okay, see, I haven't been following what's been going on because I've been kind of in the loop of my own little cloud. So Travis Hunter has one of these. He has a girlfriend, and what she's on Instagram or something.
Nah. It was public. Like, cause it's like this. Like, you know what I'm saying. One thing as a man, if you have a woman, you don't want her to embarrass you in no way, especially in public. So it was after a game. He had a hell of a game. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I want Travis Hunter to come in tonight. You feel me? But he had a hell of a game. And then, you know what I'm saying, she walked, he tried to hug her and give her, and I don't know what they went through earlier with her, but he tried to hug her, give her a kiss. She was just turning her head, just like, I kind of don't want you hugging on me. And like, you one of the most popular collegiate athletes out there, and you're destined to be in the NFL. You feel me?
Well, see, when you just said that with me as being a regular guy, just a normal person, non-athlete, I wouldn't let that fly. That wouldn't work with me. If I'm
and
trying
I
to
was
show you
gonna get
some
to that point
affection,
too. On my end, I was gonna get to
if
that
I'm
point.
trying
Go
to
ahead.
show you some kind of affection and we in public and you trying to stiff arm me,
Bruh,
you
it's worse than that. It was his senior day, which was his pretty much last home game of his collegiate career. And he even pointed that they got us on TV looking like we funking. And she still was like, I don't care. So basically, because what I was explaining to my other friend was, I was like, it doesn't matter if she was in her feelings or he did something, anything like that. What it
she has
is he
no
needs someone that's going to support him. And in
ooh.
that moment, she showed that she wasn't going to be there to support him.
No, she needs to be he has to let that go. He has to
She
let
needs to
that
be
go.
exiled.
Oh, and
She
wait. And it's not his girlfriend, it's his fiance.
Oh,
oh
that was a
no.
fiance? Oh,
Yes.
Oh
now
no.
that goes back to
See,
what I say. You're not supposed to
okay.
embarrass me as my woman. You're not supposed to embarrass me because if I did that to you, it'd be blasphemy. So you're not supposed to embarrass
Okay, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I was driving doing Lyft. I pick a young lady up, drop her off at a college. As I'm driving to the college, we get to conversating. She's a young lady. She's a female athlete. She plays for the basketball team of a college. I'm not gonna put her college out there. I'm not gonna do none of that. But she's telling me that she's been in communication with a guy that's playing for Oregon University, and she's trying to get transferred to Oregon to be closer to dude. But she goes, one of the reasons why I'm trying to be closer is because he told me that majority of the players on Oregon Oregon football team, the Ducks, get get 30 bands a month.
A month?
They get paid 30 bands a month. Now, she's like one of the players. The dude is he's a starter. He's a defensive lineman, and he's on her. But she's like, he's too corny. His conversation ain't there. Then she's like, I got this one cat that come and smoke weed with me. It's nothing but red flags with him. But I give him pussy and everything. She knows. This is out her own mouth. She knows that this guy who's coming to smoke weed with her, who's in the streets, Mr. Perk, all that shit. Yeah, what's up? What it is, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That guy. Like she has an athlete, potential NFL draft geek. She said she ain't gave this man no kind of sexual things or any of this, but she liked him as a person and everything is all good, but he doesn't give
Uh,
it.
and he's dealing with her.
But
Yeah,
you know what?
Oh, he got some side chicks. He got side chicks. Don't
Wait,
trip,
hey,
Danielle.
I want to say something. You know, a lot of times these gentlemen they be in the program for so long, they don't have the same access to women like we do. Because we just talking to regular chicks. You got to think they're going up, they're doing practice, nutrition classes. They might not have access to them chicks, and then when chicks like that show up on them, you know, you hearing this feedback, what she's saying, they ain't really got no conversation, you know, this and that. All they got is this potential to possibly go to the league and make millions of dollars. But as far as this, you know, like think about it, we had to learn game, and it's because we were kind of like, you know, not saying we're out there, but we're not in some status where we've been identified that we're gonna be a D1 athlete. Because you know, when you're identified, they ain't gonna let you do running the streets and being in stupid clubs like that.
But John, let me ask you this: can you tag that jacket on every single athlete in football? Because I don't think you can.
yeah, you really can.
Well,
You
okay.
will.
What
You
about
bro.
Marshawn Lynch then?
What Marshawn Lynch? That's that's a Bay Area athlete.
I knew that was going to be said. Like he a bang in, but
But
You
still,
you
look.
gotta
You would
think
think. I
he,
would think that cats like Richard Sherman from Compton would be more hood. No, Richard Sherman's a nerd. Um,
he's a nerd from the hood. He's a
he's
nerd
a
from the
nerd,
hood.
but you're not hood. He's not. He. You know what I'm saying? He can get active, but Richard Sherman's not that. You see Marshawn Lynch, if he never played football, you'd be worried about Marshawn Lynch walking down the street. You see Richard Sherman walking down the street, you're going to think he's a man in tech.
wait, you gonna see Richard
Mm.
Sherman with the glasses on and the Starbucks cup in his hand, talking about
And
how
you're
you guys
going
doing.
Uh,
to think he's a
uh,
man in
uh, uh,
tech.
and I would see Marshawn Lynch standing on the car like, yeah. Is that what you saying? Is that what you saying?
With a black and mild. No. My favorite is in the equipment truck riding hella crazy on the remember that Cal game? He took the equipment truck and was rolling around and went like
He
that.
just did that with
He
LaRussell.
did a video with
He did that in a
LaRussell.
video with
Well, yeah,
LaRussell.
he sure did.
Yeah.
Hey, that little Russell's go, bro. I like that.
One thing I like about LaRussell, he actually raps about having fun. He really do. He rap about having fun.
That whole video with Marshawn.
You feel me? Even a song with Richie Rich. What we doing? What we doing? Richie Rich broke a bone doing that video, doing that shit live.
Hey, man.
Oh yeah,
What
and
we doing?
it kept rapping.
And kept rapping. And I thought he was just faking, like he really needed the Eminem.
Hey, man. The nigga out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good shit when you can pump good vibes and get the respect because you doing you. You're not being something that's not you're being authentic. Authenticity, that's what it is when you come out here. You have to be authentic. That's what Bay Area shit is. And let's speak of since we talking Bay Area, everybody done seen it. I should have put a thing up here. Your boy Keith Lee, you
I
know,
saw that. I mean,
you know,
I ain't gonna lie. He telling the truth, bro. He telling the truth, man. It's bad out here, bro. It's bad. Oakland, Frisco alone is bad, bro.
see,
It's bad.
I'm about to say I'm about to say this. Keith Lee spoke the truth about certain sections of the Bay Area. They sent the Tenderloin. We got to get the areas where he went to. Let's pay to what they really are. You got sent to the fucking slums.
Yeah, he got
He got
sent to the
sent to Skid
bullshit.
Row. He got sent to Skid Row. Regardless of what food might be out there that might be good, but me, myself, being a guy from San Francisco, I spent my first 25 years on planet Earth in Frisco. Then I moved to Oakland. And about 10 of those years, I grinded in the motherfucking tenderloin. And you know what kind of food I ate out the tenderloin? Not a motherfucking thing. I never bought food in the TL because I figured all these rats, roaches, and all this shit that's running around here, that some of that shit's inside the tenderloin buildings. If the hotels and the apartments where people live got rats and roaches, and there's motherfucking restaurants under them apartments and under them things, that means it's rats and roaches inside the motherfucking restaurants. So no, I did not eat at Maze on Market Street. I did not eat out the liquor stores. I did not eat I did not get the burritos on 6th Street. I didn't get that Chinese food right there on 6th Street. I didn't get Fascination Pizza. I didn't go to the Mayflower up there. And again, I ate at Tad's Steakhouse on a furrow with Selsky and the rest of the niggas from the turf one night.
I used to
But
eat
no,
at Blondie. I used to get some of the Blondies, but I hated eating up in there because he used to be rats up in there. But that pizza was just good, man. But
and it had 3% rat turds in it.
don't act like you ain't never ate that shit before, neither, nigga.
I ain't never said I didn't eat that shit. You see, Blondies wasn't on the list. Yeah, I ate Blondies that was right in front of the wholesale when it had the wholesale there, right before Rasputin's became there. Before Rasputin's, when it was the wholesale, Blondies, McDonald's, and Burger King.
And the wholesale jeweler though.
And Gap, and it was Gap across the other side.
You forgot about wholesale.
Gap and what else? It was Gap and Music Land. No, yeah, Music. Was it Music Land? Was that was it Music Land? Wasn't that one of them old school record stores? Or Columbia? Y'all remember Columbia Music?
Might have been Columbia, but yeah. I still didn't hear you mention wholesale.
Yeah, I said the wholesale where you get your real gold for the low. But nah, man. And then where else they sent them out of Oakland? Then they sent them to some spot. And then, like he said, I'm pulling up on spots and they not even open. And it's the weekday. How you closed on the weekday? Are you only open from 1 to 4? And then come back at 7 to 10. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
They should have sent them to Monkey King. They should have sent them to Sarasoni's. They should have sent them to you could have went out to San Jose somewhere. Went to what's that big ass burrito spot out there in Richmond where they got the largest burritos in the Bay for $20.
Am I gonna have to bring a 38 with me to go out there? Shit, I'm just saying.
Or they could have sent them to that spot out there in Concord. You know, Walnut Creek, where they got that the little ambiance, little hip hop bar like and shit, where they got the outside where the flame things be going on. You know what I'm saying? Some nice little shit.
Hey, hold on, quick second.
Here they could have did do, but they wanted to send them all to all the hood shit, and that's the problem. Everything is in the wrong spots. You could have went to the Tribune downtown Oakland. That's an all-black restaurant. That's upscale. You know, every time I pass by the Tribune, the sisters be dressed. They be in there looking real nice, having their best outfits on. Y'all been to the Tribune yet?
The actual Tribune building?
Yeah, it's a restaurant owned by a black man now.
I ain't never been inside that building. I've never been in the Oakland Tribune building before.
It's all ran by a black man. It's a black-owned restaurant. All black chefs, all black waiters. all black
Is the
valet,
food good?
everything all black.
Is the food good?
From what I understand, they be
Oh,
making oxtail tacos.
I ain't gonna lie. You was talking like you been up in there like, yeah, all black, everything, man.
No,
You feel
I
me?
just
I
know the
came up
chef.
in there like,
I just know the
yeah.
chef. I just know the chef. That's all. I just know the chef. I ain't been in there
Oh, you know the
myself.
chef?
The show's been invited. We've actually been invited to come.
Oh, let me retract my statement there. My bad, man. You know, yeah. No.
Hey, but don't be acting like you in the NFL now. Don't be pulling a Brandon Graham.
Nah, I ain't, because if I did, then I'll have a baby on the way. So, nah, I don't act like I'm in the NFL at all. Because I have one on the way. About to take me for everything I got. You feel me?
Oh man, I don't know,
Hey,
but Keith Lee the Bay Area made an impression on him because he can't get over it. That was like how many months ago, and he on Shannon Sharp talking about it. We fucked him up out here, man. We need to do better.
okay, what it is it's like, okay, this is what I feel, and this is my opinion. I feel like the Bay Area really gives you a dose of reality, because you go to these other cities like Houston, Atlanta, Vegas, or whatever. It's a lot of things cracking to where it can create a facade of like, okay, your money got to be like this, or you gotta look like this to even be kicking it in these spots. And in the Bay Area, life is real. You feel me? You come out here flossing, you can get your shit took. Okay? That's just what it is. You feel me? You can get your car bipped. People are hurting out here. It's bad. You feel me? And for the people that are floating or making it look like everything is good, they actually just surviving. And that's just my opinion.
John, what you got to say, man? Uh, oh shit, we having technical difficulties with John. Well, all I know, the funny shit is this. As I was working in the hotels, and anytime somebody came in, I would tell them to make sure, even if it ain't time to check in, please check your luggage with us so you can have your luggage, because it's a bipidemic out there. And they would be looking at me like, what you mean? What is bipidemic? I said, bipping is the art of a person putting 5 pounds of pressure on the glass of your car and just taking your stuff in seconds. They can clean you out while you in the car or while you out the car. And that's just unfortunately one of the things in the Bay Area that you have to deal with. That's just one of the things that it happens. It happens. And that's just the Bay. But we done with Keith Lee and all that shit. I need to talk to I've been pushing off this NFL talk for the longest. I ain't nothing. But you guys got the number 1 pick right now. Uh-oh. Why we keep freezing it? We having technical difficulties over there. I don't know what's happening. And the other side of the Bay Area is. You there? You there?
I'm here. You can't hear me?
All right, now I can. So, what was you saying about your You guys got the number 1 pick right now. Is looking like you guys going for Shedeur, who got snubbed out the Heisman finalist, or you gonna go for a player, or y'all gonna trade down and just get many picks?
you have to pick a quarterback. You have to. So, yeah, Shador makes what? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna talk this both about football and about money. Shador makes more sense because now you're going to start selling more tickets and getting more black jerseys in that stadium than opposing fans. So I see that part. A lot of times we see a lot of, you know, he
What's
top
going?
six.
Oh,
So
fuck. God damn it.
you can't
All
hear me.
right, well, uh, try now. Let's see. We're, yeah, we're having difficulties over there. But
Let me try something.
I hear what he's saying as far as this a financial. It will be a good boost in revenue and possibly making more fans that is Raider fans in that stadium. Yeah, I seen that you was at the stadium this week, or you just posted some pictures up that you was at the stadium in the last month, I think. Are you there? Are we got you?
Oh,
Are
can
we
you hear
still
me?
having?
Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, a little bit is fading in and out. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably my internet.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. That's why we got to get a sponsorship so we could be somewhere where it's just specific that got some magnificent government issue Wi-Fi because this city Wi-Fi that we pay for is some bullshit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you coming in and out.
Okay. All right, forget it then.
I mean, shit. But oh shit. Yep, we're gone. Damn it. But I think the Raiders will get Shador, and then with the help of Tom Brady being the owner, he could give them some quarterback pointers. You know what I'm saying? To this of the game. You know what I'm saying? The brain part, not just the physical. See, because we only be thinking about the physical part of the game. We don't never think about the mental aspect of it. And that's what someone like Tom Brady, who is now uh, a minority owner of the Raiders, and along with being a commentator for Fox, I don't really know how all that works. I guess there's no conflict of interest when he's going to other teams, stadiums, and talking to players and coaches and shit. Who knows? I don't know. But it works for him. It's working for TB. That's the way he does it. My 49ers, I have no fucking idea what the hell we about to do. It looks like they're sprinkling hints across national TV that Debo might be available upcoming season and Purdy might not get a contract. They might make him stay under the rookie deal for one more year because he's played good games, but he hasn't brought us over the top. You know, he doesn't seem to have that. And I kind of would like to not even say it, but to say it, if we happen to lose the next 4 games, we'll have a great position to possibly pick up Ward or even the guy Cameron Rising that was injured in the Utah Utes. There's a couple of other quarterbacks that's pretty decent that's coming out. I don't really see no game changing quarterbacks that's in college right now, but I see some good serviceable players. But who knows? It's all about getting the whole team to gel together. The injuries not taking a toll on them and all that stuff, and everything can probably start getting better. But until you get these injuries and stuff under control, I don't know what the 49ers are going to look like. And especially with the talks that are now coming through with the possibility that these might be the last 4 games of Debo's career with the Niners. And because if you look at his stats, career stats compared to this year, all the wear and tear that Shanahan has put on him by having him as a running back, full receiver, punt returner, it's starting to take the toll on that man. He's having his worst season in a long time. He's not averaging a lot of anything. Juwan Jennings is our best receiver right now. And like I said, I don't know if they're going to try to pay Purdy this season at the end of it, or are they going to make him play out his rookie quarterback contract. And maybe we should lose the next 4 games and possibly go for someone like a Cam Rising or a Cam Ward. Because it's a lot. Trent Williams might retire. We're going to need another left tackle. Because we could be in a rebuilding season next season. Because the window, that Super Bowl window it was like this. Now it's like this. It's like this, people. And I'm being for real. I'm just speaking on it's a lot that the 49ers is missing. And it's showing we are not deep. We don't have a lot of backups. The depth is thin in a lot of places. But that's what I have to say on it. I'm going to let Creep finish it off on how he has his thoughts on the 49ers.
All right. Well, first, there's a lot of people saying that Kyle Shanahan should be fired, but I don't see him getting fired anytime soon, especially the fact that he has the relationship he has with John Lynch as a general manager. You feel me? So I don't see that happening anytime soon. However, one thing is this. You spoke of Deebo Samuel. I think we covered this on Booster Take 2 years ago or in a conversation 2 years ago. I said, are they using Deebo too much as a multitask player? Right. Especially when I've seen him do a couple plays where when he comes up a couple plays where you're gonna have Deebo Samuel running up the middle. How healthy is that for a person that originally came in as a wide receiver? You feel me? So and then you want to put him on special teams as well. You know what I'm saying? And expect him to do good no matter what. So that's why I was like, okay, eventually all of that it was going good at first. All of that you're doing on Deebo is gonna put a wear and tear on him because like it was good when you were opening up the playbook on the extra page to use him in those plays, but then when you start putting that in the regular playbook, then like come on, man. You putting wear and tear on the human being because a running back has the shortest career in all of football, all the football positions. The running back does. You want to do a wide receiver and a running back in that same position? Come on, you put some type of wear and tear, and it got him to the point where he's thinking some of the outfits he wears pre-game is cool, and it's not. Okay, so we we addressed that situation, and then I don't know, like, I'm glad I'm thankful that as 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 much as shit we're going through, we had a deep running back core. Right, like every person that's running the ball, they're pretty proficient.
Yeah, that's a Shanahan family tree thing. They keep backs. They know how to build a line that can do some good running backs, no matter who's toting the rock. But
But stop building lines that's going to be a detriment to your players in the long run, because
yeah,
you get some early gratification. If the early gratification ain't gonna be a Super Bowl, don't do that shit to your players. You feel me?
well, all I know is from when I watch the games, I kind of get frustrated because I see, just like when McCaffrey came back, too much reliance on a person who just came back from being injured. They they ran McCaffrey into ground. He came back from an injury in the middle of damn near November, at the end of October to November, and y'all want to run this man 20 something times. Come on, it's too much. Should have kept using Jordan Mason, then he got hurt. Now we on Garendo. The
And,
management
and
made
right
him.
now, Garendo looking like he gonna be on injured reserve too. And Garendo is pretty good himself. That's it.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know if the trainers, the strength and conditioning coaches, what are they doing? Because the last 3 or 4 seasons, the 49ers been the most injured motherfucking team. They be hurt all the time. Somebody's always hurt. But this year, because we don't really have no depth, because we've been playing some people, and then this is what I'm saying again with the paying out of people. They took so long to pay Brandon Ayuk. He held out. He was out of shape at the beginning of the season, dropping passes and stuff because he wasn't in football shape because he didn't go through training camp, and then he ends up fucking hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. I got a couple things I gotta say about this. One, um, I feel like the NFL make black players hold out more likely than they make white players hold out. And we're not gonna get deep into that. But now, as far as football shape, if you know that you're a football player and you catching the ball, making first downs and touchdowns is pretty much your bread and butter, wouldn't you have the mindset to keep yourself conditioned regardless of what kind of contract issues you're going through?
Hey, I'm like this. Working out at a gym compared to working out at the facility is two different kind of workouts.
Yeah, I know, but you still gonna have access to some type of facility,
I don't think your
especially
access,
the type of money.
if you not at the facility, you can't get all the access that you need at home. Because when you at the facility, you one of the 53 players. When you at home, it's just you and probably your trainer, your private personal trainer. Your personal trainer ain't that trainer that's there at that facility that the motherfuckers can get the rubbing you down the proper way, to get your joints loose and all the other things. I
Well,
don't
all
know, my friend.
all I'm saying is, if you're gonna sit out and ask for this type of money, when you get that type of money, you should be conditioning yourself physically to get that type of money and to know that you're gonna stand on
I,
that
I
type
don't.
of
I
money.
just don't think it's possible. I don't really think it's possible. I
Well,
don't really.
well, don't be doing no holdout shit like that unless it really makes sense. It gotta make
I.
sense.
I mean, but at the same time, I have to prove my point so I can get my cheddar. Because if I don't hold out, they not gonna pay a brother.
Exactly. I
So
get
if
that.
I hold out,
But
I'm gonna get paid. But if
you
I
gonna get
because
paid. You gonna
but
get
no,
paid.
but
Then
no, I have to let them know what they missing because they trying to just
but
make me
show
go out
them
there.
what they're missing.
No,
But
no, no,
show
no,
them what they're
man. Because
missing
I
once
would
you
have went out
come
there and
in.
played. I would have went out there and played on this contract that really don't exist, and I would have got hurt. And now next season they don't want to pay me. I'm gonna lose all these money that I got that I held down on because I got hurt. What if he would have got now? If he would have got hurt and not hold out, they wouldn't have gave him that contract, and he would have got hurt. Now he done cost himself 12, 13 million a year.
So I get how he played the game, but then at the end of the day, if we pay you, motherfucker, we want you when you
But
in,
they
you
would
need to
he
get
had
rewarded.
to hold out so he could get paid. When he was coming and showing up, they wasn't trying to pay the man. They had to miss him. You know what I'm saying? That's like if you when you're in a relation, I hate to put everything into relationships and all this, but if you with somebody and they not showing you the respect that you need, and even though you might have to cut that contract a little bit. Be like, I'm going back on this free agent market, sis. If you don't get right and start doing this and that, I'm gonna be a free agent again. And then it's up to her to get right.
And I agree with you on that. I agree with you on all that. What I'm saying is, while you're saying that they need to get right, you on your end need to make sure your conditioning is going to be up to par once they get right.
Hey,
You know,
it's
that's
I'm gonna
what I'm
say, yeah, you. I hear everything you said, but all I'm saying is, how can you get football ready without being around football shit, without getting bounced around and shit? You can't simulate a bounce around unless you're going to go wrestling. You're gonna go go and go take some wrestling training.
it all at the end of the day, it all depends on the passion. Because if you would have switched this to basketball and you would have asked Kobe
That,
Bryant, how do you
that ain't
get
shit but shooting a hoop.
how do you get basketball condition ready for every season? I bet you Kobe Bryant would have had every fucking answer for you.
Hey, you could run up and down the court and shoot the ball. That's easy to get in basketball condition. Football is a whole different condition. You could go to the rec and go play with cats. We could put
Dude,
five people together, and football condition is different than basketball condition. And
I get that.
just like
I get that.
baseball.
Football condition is different from basketball condition, but guess what? Basketball condition is different from football condition. Just like baseball condition is different from both those sports conditions. Like, well, I'm not going to waste my time comparing the conditions, but we both know both conditions are different. But at the end of the day, if you're in those professions,
You,
it's
yeah,
both the same goal because
yeah.
you're trying to have the best team and get that one trophy.
Well, management need to pay these people. That's it, and that's all. If the management do what they do and pay them people, nobody will hold out.
And that goes back to what I was saying. Like sometimes, like a lot of times when you always hear about a news about people holding out, especially in the NFL, always a black player because when a white player is always like, yeah, I need to get my money or whatever, this and that. They keep it out the media and they do the negotiation. They like, he gonna get paid for the most part. You know, it might be a couple, but when it comes to black players, you always want to blow it up in the media and then always put the business out there. And then when you put the business out there, then that means you're giving that player extra options from other teams that are desperate to get that player just to be in contention of what everybody wants to get.
Yep, and that's the way it is. Oh my God. Well, we're about to end the Booster Take show. The in-season cup game going on, Dallas versus OKC. Dallas is up by 14, 81 to 67, with 2 minutes plus left in the third quarter. Right there on the right side of my screen, might be on the left side of yours, is that guy, Creeper Evil. He just went black on you, so you can't see the face. We had John, the Raider guy, aka Wild Killer. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it. Formerly known as there. I am your guy, Beefy McFly. I am your host. I am your proprietor. I am dude. You know
Oh,
what
I'm
I'm
still
saying?
here.
Pretty soon, it will be little steps of more because we're going to keep upgrading this show. I don't care if nobody watching it. I'm upgrading it because I like what I'm doing. And then it's times where a lot of you people come on later, leave another message, text, all that. We will discuss more things that come upon the internet, more sports. It's been light NFL because everybody's team on here sucks right now, except for P Dubs. He's out there, and P Dub hasn't made no appearance. He's been a gracious winner. He's not bragging at none of us. He's not running, stepping out, peacock walking, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's being real humble.
Hey, but look though, like and respectfully with P Love's record and the way he's going right now, because he recently just lost to Detroit, and he got a winning record. He's still in third place, so he's still kind of in the fight too. Because it's
See,
him,
but
Minnesota second, and then Detroit first.
yeah, he might have lost to Detroit, but he's solidified wild card spot. Their team, they're going to a wild card. You know, ain't nobody catching Detroit. You know, but we'll talk about that another day at time. See you another day, Creek. I got to grow me some tree because I need to smoke.
Me too.
Peace, love, hair grease.